Hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Felicia Diane, and I am so glad that you have decided to spend a little time with me. For those who are already subscribed, thank you. For those who are just stopping by, I thank you as well. And hopefully we can become family. Have you ever seen a outfit and you were like, oh, I want that? Almost thinking that it's going to look exactly the way you saw it. But that doesn't happen. And you put that outfit on and you say, well, why is it not looking like that outfit I saw? Why is it not looking like, why is it not speaking to me? You're not the only one. Perhaps there is something missing. Perhaps you did not look at every intricate detail of what you saw when you saw the outfit. Is there something missing? Yes. And most likely it's an accessory or 2 or 3 accessories. So on tonight, we're going to talk about things that may be missing that will elevate your outfit or your wardrobe. When we look at accessories, it goes way beyond earrings and necklaces and bracelets. It goes so far beyond that. You're looking at scarves, you're looking at gloves, you're looking at pantyhose, you're looking at shoes, you're looking at hats, you're looking at brooches, you're looking at so much that's considered accessory or accessories that again may be missing in your closet. So the first thing we're going to look at, and yes, you're going to get all the bloopers, you're going to get all the mistakes. I don't know what's going on with my laptop. It is not letting me be great. So we're going to just do this video straight, uncut, no editing, whatever it is, because I really wanted to get this out to you all. If you are one and you are interested in knowing more about accessories and how you can change those accessories up and use them for more than one thing, that one thing you think it's for, stay right here. We are going to talk about that right now. So the first thing we're looking at will be earrings. Earrings. If you're starting from scratch, you say, I don't have a lot of earrings, or I've given away a lot of earrings, or I just don't know what to do with earrings. So I only have a few pairs. So let's talk about if you're starting from scratch, whether that's I don't have a lot of jewelry or earrings, or I'm just starting over because my stuff is just a mess. One thing I want to be clear of with you ladies is I don't want you all to think that I'm saying that your items are no good. I would never say that. Neither will I say to you that you should get rid of all your things and buy new things. Absolutely not. But I do believe that it is important to stop buying things that doesn't serve you. Now that right there alone will preach. Get rid of things that no longer serve you. But that's not why we're here. We're talking about accessories tonight. So I'm not saying to you to get rid of everything you have. I'm not going to even sit in front of you and bring out everything that I have. I'm not going to come out and bring out name brand. I want to give to you all the real of who I am. Name brand is okay for whoever's okay. I have it. Some things. However, that is not what I'm made of. I shop everywhere. I shop everywhere. I buy what I like, not what I feel you're going to like, not what I feel that you're going to applaud me for, not for me to make you have this persona of who I am. I am going to be real on this channel. I will bring out some pieces every once in a while that was a pretty good amount of money. But most of the time, I am going to show you things that you can purchase as well. Can we agree on me being real with you? Great, great, great. So we're going to talk about earrings. If you're starting from scratch, I would say this hoop here, and hopefully you can see it. A simple hoop. It's like a cuff. This can be worn. Of course, it has a design. This can be worn daily. It can be worn with anything. Starting from scratch, just a basic earring. This is a cuff, again, that you can wear every day, or a variety of things that you can wear it with. I believe a woman should always look feminine. Now, when I say that, be clear. I'm not saying that a woman never should wear pants, a woman shouldn't dress down, because my style is versatile. I'm going to give you glam. I'm going to give you 70s. I'm going to give you fascinator. I'm going to give you the baggy jeans with t-shirt. I'm going to give you all of it. But I am still going to look feminine as I wear those things. You got me? So with a woman, I feel that we should always look presentable at all times, So an earring, if you have holes in your ears, put an earring in. Sometimes that's all you need, an earring and some mascara. So an earring, another earring, pair of earrings that's pretty plain, but you can dress them up as well. And I'm not going to try to show y'all all of these. I tell you every time I get ready to do a video or a short, I get so excited about showing you all and how you can change things up. So I pull out a lot. So this is another earring, pretty basic, but it has a little oomph to it. Imagine that with a beautiful black dress, with a white dress, with a brown dress. Not too fancy for those women who say, I am not that girl. I'm not that woman that wear all that stuff. And I'm going to bring this camera up so we can probably see the jewelry better. I guess I should have adjusted that before I started. So here we have the earrings. I believe in being, I guess I would say I believe in stepping outside the box sometimes. With my hair being short, you know, you were always told to wear huge earrings. I was like, I am not wearing those huge earrings. That is gaudy. That is ridiculous. That is too much for my head. I said that for years. And then I went shorter on my hair. And it was something about the large earrings that just popped. So when I say step outside the box sometimes, that means wear something that's oversized for those who are comfortable with that or wanting to become comfortable with doing something different. Get you a large earring for women who have long hair. When you wear those earrings, you pull that hair back or you pull that hair up so those earrings can show. So when I say stepping out of the box, I'm speaking of, and I think some of you all probably have seen this when I wore the chocolate dress for the Valentine's videos that I was sending. I wore this with a chocolate dress. This would be considered stepping out the box for me a few years ago. But once I bleached my hair and cut it on off, it was something, I became bolder and bolder with my look. So this is stepping, what would be considered stepping out the box for me. Another stepping out of the box would be, and they're not even as large as the ones I just showed you, adding some color. Adding some color to your accessories. Adding color to your accessories. Everything doesn't have to be matchy-matchy. So we're looking at adding color. We're looking at stepping out of the box and going larger with your jewelry. 2 weekends ago, my husband took me to Richmond and we went to visit Sassy Jones' store in Short Pump. And I always attempt to support African Americans. And so I chose these earrings, and I chose them because it enables me to wear gold and silver together. I used to despise seeing someone in gold and then some other accessories in silver. I'm like, what are you doing? However, things have changed. So have I, to the fact that I mix metals, I mix silvers and golds. However, I don't do it with just my earrings. I mix my gold and silver bracelets as well. So these were really pretty. I chose these from Sassy Jones, African American young lady. Some of you may know her. Her store is in Richmond. They're pretty heavy, really nice earring. So the gold and the silver allows me to mix more of my jewelry, my necklaces, as well as my bracelets. Another pair of earrings that I have. And when I say this, again, remember, I'm not saying that you have to go and get 2 pair of whatever. It's just something that I do. If I find an earring that I really like, and it's somewhat trending, but I know that I can still take it on past the trend, I will get it in 2 colors, because I used to be a silver girl, all silver, because I was matchy-matchy. However, things have changed. Your tastes change, your thoughts about things change. And so then you become who you are, what you want to look like, what you want your style to look like, no matter what anyone else is doing. So an example of this is a trending earring, and it's been trending for a few years. And these are the Bottega earrings. These are oversized. These are oversized, the Bottega, or the dupe Bottega. The dupe Bottegas. So I have them in gold. These are the oversized. I have them in the silver as well. I liked them that much. These Bottega, the gold ones came from Amazon. These I cannot remember, because these were a gift. I purchased them in silver and gold in the smaller sizes because I was like, oh my goodness, they're so big. but I purchased them in the silver size. Let me make sure you all can see them well. These are the Bottega, the faux Bottega earrings. So having a variety of earrings are good. And then if you see some that you really like and they're not that expensive, purchase them in 2 colors. Purchase them in 3 or 4 colors if they have it that way. And I say that because I found these, and these are with the Reason end. And it has the gold on the top. And I also purchased them in the silver on the top. So apparently I like them very much. But I'll be honest with you, I haven't even worn the silver or with the clear Reason before. I don't think I have, but I have them. Another fun or traditional earring with a little pizzazz to it is the love knot. Another earring that you can wear daily, but you can wear it for evening if you have on an evening dress. It has the stones in it. So that is another earring. You can get them you can have them in the plain, the love knot. So just having a variety of earrings or accessories can take you a long way. I really don't ever have to buy any more jewelry. This is not all of it. It is some in another area, too much. Now, what I love is a beautiful pearl. I have this earring. These were gifted to me for my birthday from a coworker. They are so pretty. Not too heavy, but a beautiful pearl earring. I have them in black as well. So again, the variety of earrings. Now, something else that's fun. Get something with color that you can also wear with a lot of different pieces that may be in your closet. Now, enough with one more. I saw these and wanted to try them. And when I received them, I fell in love with them. The elephant. I've worn these maybe once. I love these elephants. I think they also came in white, but it was something about the black that stood out. So when it comes to earrings, try different things. Make it fun. Make it fun. Another fun earring. Make it fun. I don't know if I'm holding my hand right, guys, or not, but make your play. You're a girl, you're a woman. Play around with things to see what works for you. Play around with things to see if your thoughts about it now at this stage of your life are the same. You're tired of being in the rut. You're tired of looking like you're looking. So therefore, try something different. It's okay. If you don't like it, return it. Try something else. Find something that you like. Find something that you're comfortable with and show off. The next thing, let's talk about bracelets. You see now that bracelets are going way beyond what they used to. You're seeing people with 10 bracelets on each arm, and you're like, that is too much. But that could be the one thing that you're missing when it comes to that outfit that you saw and you're like, something is not right. Something is missing. Something is missing. Let me turn this over a little more. Something is missing. Yes. Possibly those bracelets. So some of you all see when I stack bracelets, some of you may not. But even just like the earrings, when it comes to bracelets, do a little extra. This is a bracelet that I found, guys. I believe I found it either, this may be TJ Maxx. TJ Maxx. A little heavy, but I love it. It reminds me, it's ethnic. Almost looks like a puzzle. I love it. A few more that I have found at TJ Maxx would be these here. Beautiful bracelets. They open this way. Ladies, it doesn't take much. TJ Maxx is not that expensive. You can go to their jewelry counter, and I probably paid $16.99 or $19.99, something like that. Probably $16.99 for one and $19.99 for the other one. Anyway, these bracelets here. Now, have I worn them together? I have. Yes, I have. Although this one is just gold. Ouch. And it's dangerous. Gold. I have worn these two together, and I think I did it on a cruise when I wore all white. But I put these two together. Accessories does so much for your wardrobe. Now, I spoke about the Bottega dupe. This is another little bracelet. I don't know where I found that one. This is another bracelet that matched the Bottega, the dupe Bottega gold earrings that I showed not too long ago. And here you have it. Here it's open. So say for instance, I have on all this black, and I have my everyday necklace, my wedding ring, and my additional accessory dome ring. And I'm saying, okay, this is really not doing anything for me. Imagine putting on this dupe earring, this Bottega, as well as this bracelet, a gold necklace. It's just something totally different. Because the accessories are a bit larger than what you see here, right? So imagine what accessories can do for that one thing. And all you did was put on a bracelet, put on an earring, put on a necklace. Ladies, it's not difficult. Again, I'm not telling you what to do, but I'm trying to help you realize it's not that hard. And it's not that expensive. It's not that expensive. Now, I have also purchased bracelets from Shein. And these are some that I wear a lot when I am maybe in my casual wear or what have you. So pretty much these they stretch. And these are a cuff. I simply put all of this on together and give it a look. I put it all together. And this is what I'm talking about, stacking. Now, if you don't know how to stack, sometimes I wonder if I know how to stack. I just put it on. However, you can Google anything, and you can go to sites and they show you how to stack bracelets. As simple as that. You don't have to be in the dark. You can just stack away. Stack away. And sometimes I have a little cuff that says full heart. I don't know where I got this cuff from. And I just stack it. And it just gives you that extra, like, oh my goodness, look what this did for this outfit. As simple as that. And you can do it however you want to do it. Okay. So when you also look at bracelets, I say sometime go up, step outside the box as well. Step outside the box with a lot of things so you can see what works for you. I would normally wear this reason bracelet. However, it came with some other gold bracelets. I did not like the gold bracelets because they were cheap and they were just making too much noise for me. So I kept this, got rid of those. And with this, I can wear these earrings with gold bracelets. It won't necessarily be this gold bracelet, but I can stack bracelets with this for it to match. Even when it comes to the dupes that I showed you earlier, again, it wouldn't necessarily be this bracelet unless you want to put this bracelet made in the summertime. If your arm is small enough, put this bracelet, cuff it somewhere else on your arm as jewelry. Of course, this one will not fit mine. However, if you're small enough, you can use this as a cuff on your arm. You can put it anywhere. You can put it anywhere. However you want to put it to have a look, okay? Other stackables that I have gotten, and I've actually gotten these from, I think, Shein. And I just bought several, probably 3 or 4 more somewhere. And I just stack all these. Stack, stack, stack. Change your whole outfit. Stack, stack, stack. It changes your whole outfit. I have a thing. I get on my husband because he does it and I do it as well. I don't think I do it as much as he does though. Someone walk in a room and you can literally point out or see how changes could have been made or how that outfit would have been better if they added blah, 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 blah. We just have an eye for it. So again, accessories are necessary in building your wardrobe, in making that wardrobe talk, in elevating that wardrobe, whether it be formal, whether it be casual. But you find out who you are. If you're one that's always dressing up, find pieces, accessories that fit you. If you're not one that's casual and all this right here is like a lot of junk to you or whatever, or it just doesn't fit who you are, don't waste your money on it. But again, as I stated, I'm one that's versatile with my jewelry. And to show that, I've shown you some earrings, I've shown you some bracelets. There are times where none of this will work for me because of the event that I may be attending. So if I want something a bit dainty and it's obvious that it's a good piece, I will put on something that my husband perhaps have purchased me if I want something dainty. If I want something larger, that's me. But my husband always purchase me dainty, sweet, feminine jewelry. Example, I just got these for Christmas. I haven't worn them yet. But if you are one that just wear the dainty, small, I love the ribbing in this. I'm not sure if you can see it. However, these are dainty earrings that I can put on with a beautiful black dress. Not a formal dress, but a nice evening out, and to wear to show to him that I love it and I appreciate it. Another pair of earrings that my husband purchased for me, and I love these because these have, well, actually it's more than one pair in here, but these are the ones that I was speaking of. Dainty. If you are that dainty, find you a nice earring and just go with it. But if you're more versatile, you like new looks, you like different looks, yes, go with those ones that I've shown you. But if you're the dainty, a bit older in your ways as far as, oh my goodness, that is too much for me, yes, go with these type of earrings. Find you a nice pair of earrings and say, you know what? I'll purchase these and these will just be my earrings, or I'll save up for me a nice pair of earrings and be done with that. If you're a minimalist, yes, that's what you do. You purchase a minimal amount of things, but it works for you for each day and each area that you may be going through as far as events. This is another pair. Just dainty earrings that I can wear anytime if I choose to, but they're more of the ones that is for evening, date night, cutesy, not the bold earrings. So we've talked about that. The next thing we're going to talk about will be, I'll say, necklaces. Now, I love a small everyday necklace. This is my first gift from my husband when we were dating. He knew I loved crosses, and this was my first gift from him. And I said that I would never take it off. I wore it for years and never took it off. But there were times I'm like, Felicia, it doesn't make sense to keep that on and then you putting something else on top of it that's overpowering it. So not earrings, but necklaces like this, it can be a heart, it can be a pearl hanging from it, it can be something small, it can be your initial, something dainty that you can wear every day that works for anything, works for you going to work, church, go wherever. It just works. Your daily necklace. A small necklace, another small necklace I like, and I think I left it in the bedroom, but it is small as well. It has little silver balls on it. It's an everyday necklace that sometimes I pair it with this. But here's another everyday. It can be an everyday necklace. It match the Bottega earrings as well as the bracelet. So if you're more of the simpler woman that I'm not doing all that, that's too much, I'm too old for that, go with the smaller pieces that you can wear that brings out your outfit. Speaking of stacking, we're still on necklaces. Speaking of stacking, that is something that is trending as well. I really don't think it's going anywhere because it's actually saying something. I have a necklace that I purchased and I love. And yes, I say I love all my stuff because I don't purchase anything that I don't love. It's a waste of money. I did it too long, hastily buying things because I needed for this day, this day, this day. Didn't have time to think about it or didn't have time to look for it. So I go and find something and I'm like, it'll work. No, no, I'm too old for that. I'm too old for that. So anyway, I found this necklace. Actually, I said, let me try this necklace. I love the coin on it. Let me try this necklace. So I purchased this necklace. Good weight to it. I purchased this necklace. In God we trust. So I purchased this necklace. Gold and silver. Purchase it, wear it, and I'm going to actually put it on now. I wear it. And one day I said, let me try to stack it to see what it looks like. Did I stack it right? I don't know, but I liked it. Did I stack it right? This necklace is, I don't know. It gives me the blues when I'm trying to put it on because this coin actually can be taken off and another coin can be placed on it. So anyway, I'm trying, y'all, to show you all what I'm talking about when it comes to stacking. Okay. You have to look at it. Okay. And I actually put it on backwards. But anyway, you get the gist. So this is the necklace. So the necklace came in. I'm like, oh my goodness, it's heavy. I like. So then I said, let's do some stacking action. And I'm just showing you how it looks. It may seem to be a lot. However, stacking, and of course you see my little cross back there. I added that necklace, and then my daughter had given me this necklace. And to be honest, when I did it, I was like, okay, it don't make sense, but guess what? It looked so good. Like all this stuff around my neck. So I stacked it. And as you can see, I started out with you guys just plain with my plain necklace. And this is just giving a look. It's giving a look. Okay. None of this was expensive, guys. It wasn't expensive. However, even though it wasn't expensive, I want to feel some weight. I want to feel like, this may last a long time. They just chose to charge this much and they probably made a mistake, but I'm getting this. I'm keeping this. So it has given me a total different look. I even feel different. I feel different. I have stacked the bracelets. I have stacked my necklace. I feel different. I look different than when I first started. That's what accessories will do for your wardrobe. Now, the next thing, I'm going to take this ring off because we're going to talk about rings. Rings. Who would have thought? Who would have thunk that we will be putting rings on every finger or every other finger? Not I. Wasn't a thing that I was favorable of. However, or large rings. However, that's what we're doing. We're cuffing. We're adding. We're wearing more than one ring. It doesn't work for every outfit. That's why you have to know what works for what and know what works for you. So here we are. There's the gold and the silver. And then, of course, I wouldn't I wouldn't wear this like this. However, there are people who are wearing it like this. This is the all gold. No, I'm not giving you the finger, but this is all gold here and then gold and silver there. You see that? Do you see that? Do you see how this jewelry has taken this leather, if you want to know where this came from, this leather blouse from Zara and these faux leather leggings, what it has done for this outfit? Okay. So the next accessory we're going to talk about, and I'm going to keep this on because it's looking good. So the next accessory we're going to look at will be brooches. Brooches used to be that's something my grandmother wears, or the sisters, older sisters at the church, that's what they wear. No, not anymore. So I have a collection of brooches. Brooches can be worn so many different ways. We're looking at on your coats, your outer coats, on your blazers, on your hats, on your bags, on your shoes. Brooches can be worn so many ways. This is a vintage brooch that's not vintage, but it's the look of vintage. And I found this brooch. I told you I shop everywhere and I try. Let me order this. I purchased this from Temu. T to the moo. I sure did. Now I have several of these brooches, the Dior brooches. I have it in gold, black, and silver. And at this time, I'm about to have a hissy fit because I don't know where my silver one is. I think it's still on a blazer. I pray it's still on a blazer. But the Dior brooches, black, gold, and silver. Brooches can be placed on anything. Anything. I also have the YSL. I love this one too. I was told when I wore it, oh, I love your Yes, Lord. I said, Yes, Lord. What is that? And actually, one Sunday I wore this YSL to church and someone called it your Yes, Lord brooch. I thought it was cute. However, brooches are in. They are in. Remember, on your coat, on your bags, on your hats, on your shoes, on your wherever. You use these pieces for whatever you want to use them for. As I said, I have so many brooches. This one, another one that I tried. It's pretty heavy, cute. It's an M for Miller. I found this one on it'll probably be Shein or Temu, because honestly, everyone is selling the same thing. This is another beautiful brooch. Springtime is coming. Can you imagine that on a beautiful, bright color blazer? And then I have the Chanel brooches. This one has the pearls and this one has the stones. And again, remember guys, I said if it's something that I like, I'll get 2 or 3 of them if I like it. And but it has to be something different about it, of course, again, with the pearls and then with the stones. Now this one here, guys, I found this one on Shein. My favorite color is green. And I saw this. It came in green and it came in gray silverish. I feel that it is the most pretty. It's a brooch. It's a brooch. It's a brooch. It's a brooch. Has the pins on the back. So say for instance, I have on a black suit or green suit or whatever, or an outer coat. That brooch can sit there. Is that not feminine? Is that not pretty? So again, accessories go beyond earrings, necklaces, and rings. So I've shown you some of the brooches. Now the next thing we're going to talk about will be belts. Something that I didn't always wear. However, in my evolving year after year after year after year after year, and I think my massive evolving was probably the last 5 years. 5 years. I was stuck in tradition as far as what Christian women should look like, what we should not look like. I was stuck. I would step out a little bit, but not too much, because I had this conviction of, you better not cut your hair off like that. You better. But I knew that there was so much style and so much in me that God really had to fix my mind and help me realize it's not about my hair being short and I have it platinum and blah blah blah. It's not about, no, it's not about that. So I am free from tradition. I am free from always wearing dresses. I love dresses though. I am free from always wearing pants, suits, because I was in the corporate sector. My husband said when he met me, all I had was business suits and church clothes. And it's true. I did not wear jeans. I didn't wear a lot of things, but hallelujah, I am free. So let's get to belts. So belts, again, are accessories. I'm going to try to speed this up too, guys, but I get excited again when I talk about things like this. So, you know what? I forgot to talk about pearls. Pearls. And I want to talk about this because they come in so many shapes and sizes. Pearls. Ladies, get you some pearls. It don't have to be faux pearls. It's fine. Pearls. So real quick, I remember getting these pearls. I was out shopping with my mother-in-law some years ago, and I thought this was so feminine. I'm so girly though. I love beautiful, girly things. Another pearl that I found, I was on a business trip last year. Went on a business trip and I went to DC and I went alone to find a TJ Maxx. And I did find one, and I found these pearls here. Is that not beautiful? Almost similar to the Bottega. Not quite, but you the feel. So those are small. For those who love larger earrings, not earrings. What am I doing? Necklaces. I found this necklace here on, I think, Shein. Probably worn it once, but it is so pretty. Now this one here, I waited for this necklace. And I need you to pray for me, church, because The earring that I bought for it, why can't I find but one? I'm disturbed. I'm discombobulated, actually. I don't think I've worn this, and I said I was going to take it the next cruise or the next trip because my husband and I, we're always going to the blue water. So I thought this was so nice. I purchased this necklace with the irregular pearls. I love how it drops. And I had to find earrings that was close to it. So I found these, and now I can't find the other. But I also found the ring that will go well with it. Sometimes you just have to search. It's like a little cuff. You have to search to piece things together. But this is the ring. So I've talked about the pearl. So let's get to the belts. Ladies, get you belts with a pop of color, with texture, so that when you have those plain dresses or plain suits that you can put a belt around the suit jacket. I'm just kind of giving you some things that you can do that you may not have thought of, or you was like, I can't do that. Try it. Try it. So, of course, some of you all know this is my color that has a chokehold on me, which is oxblood or burgundy maroon, if you will. And it has a cute gold buckle. I could wear this with brown. I could put this on with white. I can put it on with cream. I can do a lot because it's a pop of color. I left the red belt. So I have a red belt that has silver buckle. I can do that with white. I can do that with black. I can do that with blue. I can do it with pops of color. Does a lot for wardrobe. I was looking for a wide belt. Haven't worn this one yet, but I saw this online. This is Michael Kors. I really don't do Michael Kors, but I really liked this one because of the tassels. You would not believe this. Ran into a thrift store on my way home. Walk through, because when I walk through, I don't touch anything. I walk through and I look to see if I like a print or a texture, or if something looks familiar, because believe it or not, just like me, if I purchase something, don't like it, don't want to return it, I give it to Goodwill. So if you're one that shop, you look at style, you look at websites with clothing, sometimes you're going to kind of know, that print looks familiar. So I walked around, arms folded, stepped back, and I saw the wideness of the belt, the color of the belt, because I was looking, I didn't have I don't have a wide, well, no, I have one wide belt. It's like a snakeskin belt. But anyway, found this belt. The tag was still on it. Yes, the tag was still on it. And guess what? It was $5.99. Yes, Michael Kors, $5.99. Tag still on it. You better believe I got it. Haven't worn it yet. I have some brown leather gloves that I plan to wear with this. So I don't know, still cold outside. I may figure something out. But ladies, get you a good amount of belts. Good amount of belts. I said good amount of belts. This black belt. It's a Steve Madden. I purchased this belt because it had the gold and the silver, because one Sunday, I believe, we were wearing something and I'm like, I need something that has gold and black so I can mix my metals. You hear me say I needed to mix my metals. But anyway, purchased this Steve Madden belt. This is one that I wore on Sunday. I love it because it's jewelry. It's jewelry. The chain hangs from it. Black belt. Don't know who is by. May not be by anyone. Anyway, but I love it. When I say get a plethora of belts, I kind of mean like this. So this is my tower of belts that all are pretty much alike, except for this bottom one. Like this belt, they were not expensive, so I purchased several colors. They have probably about a good 8 more colors: green, red, yellow, I don't know. I purchased this tower, and I call it the tower, the belt tower. Purchased the tower from Temu. Again, something I was trying to see if it worked for me. It works for me because it's just sitting on the shelf in the closet anyway. It helps with space. So this is the belt tower. I purchased this from Temu. The belts probably the first 4 came from Shein, I believe. This one on the bottom, I can't remember, but tried this tower to put my belts in for storage. So I have the blacks, I have the browns, I have the white, and I have a red, I have a burgundy. So I have colors that will take me a long way. Now, I believe in fun belts too. This belt here, this Chloe belt or Chloe dupe. Yeah. I don't mind saying that. So I put this on my waist. On my waist, on my waist, my waist, my waist. Okay. So, of course, that's another look. It's a fun belt. Beautiful in the summer with a flowing dress. A khaki flowing dress, a white flowing dress, a pink, a floral. So find you a fun belt that you can put on in the summertime. The next thing we're going to talk about will be another accessory, and that is scarves. Scarves accessory. A scarf is not just for you to go to bed with on your head. A scarf can do a lot for your wardrobe. And so I am going to show a few scarves. Beautiful scarf. Feminine scarves that you can either put on your neck, put on your waist. Beautiful silk scarves. All of them don't have to be silk. They can be faux silk. So not only putting this, and I'm going to step back, not only putting this around your neck, but say for instance, you have an outfit and this is not the proper outfit for it, but you can get a feel of what I'm talking about. This scarf can be an accessory around your waist. Now this is for the ones that are a bit smaller, but there are larger scarves that you can purchase and you can wear around your waist, and it just gives it a look. I can put on a leather bomber jacket and have this on my waist, and this just kind of sits out under that jacket, and it's just a look, a different look. Find out what's for you, honey. Find out what's for you. Try. This is another beautiful scarf I just showed you. Again, you can do it on your waist, but you have the larger scarves. I've had this scarf. I've had all these scarves for years, but this one I have had the longest. And I think this is, who is this? Oh, this is I think a Juicy. Yep. Juicy Couture. Now, you know Juicy Couture. It's been a minute. But I love this scarf. Even with this, I can change up this outfit because I simply put a scarf on. I simply put a scarf on. Now I'm going to show you something else you can do with a scarf. That's an accessory that you won't put it on your body, but you put it on your bag. And again, it's just another look. It's just another way of looking feminine as it relates to accessories and looking feminine. Another way of using a scarf as an accessory. Your bag is an accessory. And of course, this bag, we'll talk about bags. I didn't bring a lot of bags out because I have enough out, okay? So another way of making your bag look different. So since I have a bag, bags. Find you those bags that you can carry every day. On Sunday, your bag on Sunday sometimes need to be different than the bag you carry every day. Now remember, I'm saying this, but I'm not telling you what you're doing is wrong. But if you have a beat up bag that you use every day, and I don't want to offend anybody, if that's your only bag, I understand. However, if you just have a bag that you carry every day, you don't care what it looks like, beat up, scratched up, busted, disgusted, and you're okay with putting your church dress on but still having that bag, that's on you. However, find you a bag for Sunday so that when you put on that church going to meeting dress or suit, it's a bit nicer. So I love this bag. This bag came from TJ Maxx. I have another bag that's more of a tote. It has silver studs and it's leather. I carry that bag to work most of the time. I have not carried this bag to work because this is more of a nicer bag. It's not leather, but you see what I mean. This bag came from TJ Maxx. The other bag came from a leather company that sometimes I just like the things that are a bit cheaper. But this bag came from TJ Maxx and it has the gold handle. I carried this bag on Sunday. I was able to throw all my stuff, my extra shoes and everything else in this bag. So bags are an accessory. A lot of you all have seen this clutch. I love this clutch. It is trending. Clutches have been around a long time, but the oversized clutch are really trending. I have other clutches that are more dainty, but get bags, pops of color that makes your outfit just stand out. Does this make sense? Not to you. However, you see I have on all black, but I have this pop of color. Even though I have this gold, I have a mixture of things going on with metals. So the color itself makes the whole outfit pop. Let's move to, I wanted to talk about neckties. So neckties can be a part of your accessories if you're comfortable with wearing. But remember, ladies, you don't even have to wear ties like this. You can undo this knot and you can make this tie more feminine if that's what your concern is. You can have this tie open, pinned to the side. You can have it hanging. You can wear it as a belt with a brooch. You have so many choices in how you style things. You can even style it the way you want. Like, I'm gonna try it. I've never seen it. I'm gonna try it. I like it. I'm going to wear it. As simple as that. The next thing we will talk about are sunnies. We're almost to the point where we can start wearing more sunnies. It's still a little cold here. And there are winter sunnies and there are spring, summer sunnies. So I brought 3 out, 2 that I know you all have seen before. But these here, these are trending as well. Amazon, Shein, and Temu. And if you rolling like that, try Bottega. So these are the inside and outside sunnies. You can wear them inside and outside because they're almost like glass, just a light tint to it. Sunnies are an accessory. And sometimes all you have to do is put on an earring and a sunny, a lip gloss, mascara, and you will be fine. These are the Oxblood gifted to me from Amazon. Pretty cool. And then here, these are just 3 pair. Summer, whenever you want to wear them. It's you. It's your style. Amazon as well. Now, something I want to talk about that a lot of women, even on Sunday, somebody asked me, you have on pantyhose? Absolutely. Absolutely do. And do. Bless the Lord and do. I believe in them, whether they are natural. I wear Hanes Barely There. So that's why I'm always asked, do you have on pantyhose? My husband even asked me, baby, you have on pantyhose today? Because he touched my leg at church. He was like, you have on pantyhose? I said, yes. He was like, really? I was like, yes. Why you ask? He was like, because your skin is soft like that anyway. Thank you, boo. My skin, anyway. So he was saying that my skin was soft. He couldn't tell that I had on pantyhose. It didn't look like it. But pantyhose is like makeup. It smooths and smooths your skin out. It's like makeup that you put on your face. I love them. But I want tonight to show you all that pantyhose can be an accessory because I don't always wear Barely There by Hanes. Try it. I wear pantyhose that have prints because, say for instance, if I wear a plain black dress and I want a pop of something, guess what? I may put these on. They're not the typical pantyhose, but they're pantyhose. I'll put these on. I remember wearing blue. We had to wear blue. And you can call me extra. I'll be that. I wore these with the blue design in it. You see how pretty that is? That is really pretty. Also, now I've had these a long time. I've had those for a couple of years. I've had these for a long time and they have lasted. Now they almost look like the pantyhose our mothers of the church used to wear long time ago, almost white. However, it has the design. And when you put them on with a beautiful black pump, honey, beautiful, beautiful. Now, these were gifted to me from my husband. And before long, y'all gonna realize who the culprit is. He bought me these Fendi pantyhose. I think I wore these with a Fendi sweater, but they are beautiful. So if you look at pantyhose different than old mother pantyhose, pantyhose does a lot He bought me these, and I probably hadn't even worn them. But I plan to. I plan to, baby. I am. I'm going to wear 'em. Okay, so these Gucci tights. I said that I wanted to get a Gucci brown sweater. I think that's what I said, something like that. So I hadn't worn it. Next thing, socks. And I have these on tonight with my black. I purchased these some years ago. I just opened these. Ladies, you know they make the cutest things for us. But these socks, of course, I have on the black tonight. And I've even worn the black with some open toe heel sandals. Gave it a little real sexy look with a cute sundress. And I've worn them with loafers before. And so accessories. The socks I purchased some years ago. If I remember where I purchased them from, I will put it in the comments. Socks. I have a lot of socks that if I just so happen to go to the hospital or in an accident or whatever, socks that don't have holes in them, socks that match, socks that's an accent to something, underwear that's nice, that match, that you don't have to question if something happened, or oh my God, I remember hearing my first lady pastor saying she was taught that her underwear and everything should match. If something was to happen, think about them having to take your clothes off and you stuff just crazy, holes and all kinds of things. So I wasn't really taught that way. I don't know why I have been that way. I've always been, things have to match. Things have to make sense. Things have to, with me, my husband will tell you her suitcase have to match. Her backpack has to match her suitcase. And if we're traveling, everything it makes sense. It makes sense. All right. So the last thing that we're going to talk about tonight are shoes. Ladies, if you find you some shoes that can work as neutrals, that would be great. That means your grays, your tans, your silver, your ox blood, your black, shoes that can be worn with a lot of things. So the first shoe I'm going to talk about or show is a silver, right? I remember my husband taking me, we went to North Carolina, some part of North Carolina, I can't remember. And I said, babe, I want to stop by Ross and I just want to see if theirs is different, blah, blah, blah. Because I stopped shopping at Ross years ago because things almost looked like it was just trash. But we went around, we went to Ross, went to a few other stores. I found this nice silver pump. It's a 9 West. This silver pump, is that a scratch? It is. I wonder how that happened. So anyway, this silver pump, that's how I am. Anyway, the silver pump with this metal heel is considered a neutral, meaning that it can be worn with many other things, not just simple, oh, I can only wear gray with that. No, it's a neutral. It can be worn many ways. Look at the heel. I love it. I love it. I love it. So another shoe that's a neutral is still silver, but it can be worn for the evening. This shoe is by Mango. Never worn it, but plan to wear it. It is a sequin silver studded, I guess, not studded, but sequin pump by Mango. I love them. I said that maybe summer I'll find, maybe I'll wear some white. But even though both are silver, this can be worn differently than the other silver. You feel me? So it's okay to say, oh, I have 2 or 3 pair of silvers. Okay, well, can you wear this? And would you wear that silver with that? Well, no. But you can wear this silver with that. You feel me? Another accessory, again, shoes are accessories, but this one really is an accessory because it has, I say it has jewelry. So we were in Carousel and we found a Zara. Yes. We're walking, touring Carousel. And I see this large sign, Zara. Oh, my spirit was lifted. So I found this pump in Carousel. Have I worn this? Probably once. This sling. This is your jewelry, your accessory, but it's like jewelry. So when you're looking for shoes, try to find shoes that are made differently. I have 15 pair of black shoes. I don't, but I'm saying I have 15 pair of black shoes, but they all look the same. It makes no sense. And I do have some shoes that kind of look the same. It's not 13 pair. It's black, but a solid black. And I did not bring those. Just a plain patent leather black. I have the black red bottom, but then I have 2 other pair that look like the red bottom without the red bottom, but they're a bit more comfortable. So I have 3 pair that looks the same. So really, do I need 3 pair that look the same? Yes, because that red bottom hurts. So I need a more comfortable black patent leather pump. So this black shoe or pump, a sister wore this on Sunday. Jesus be offense. While it looked beautiful, I have not worn heels all day in a very long time. So here is a black, but it is a different black. It's made different. They are absolutely beautiful. Black, but made differently. You have the black with the sling and the jewelry or the studs, if you will. You have this black, and then you have a plain black. You may have a slide in. So have more than 1 pair of one color. Again, I don't want you all to think I'm saying go buy. I am not. But if you feel what I'm saying, this shoe will not go with everything. This shoe would not go with everything. I believe for you all that have been watching my videos or my shorts, I have shown you all this sling by Mango, right? So it's a kitten heel. Now, kitten heel is the thing right now. My girls told me, Ma, if I ever see you in a kitten heel, I'm done. But now kitten heels are a thing. But you have to wear the right thing with it. So those who do not or cannot wear heels and you call this a heel, bless you. Slingback, oxblood or maroon, Mango. However, I have another oxblood. The heel is higher, but It's for wearing with something differently. Still sling back, but a higher heel. So having more of certain colors in some shoes. Spring is coming. Summer is coming. I figure out why I always fall to the right. I don't know what's going on with that. This Nine West chartreuse yellow, I wore this with some black. Get you some pops of color for the spring, for the summer. Nine West. Now for comfortability, I used to wear heels all the time. Ladies, sneakers. Some of you have noticed sneakers is a thing now. I remember being young and having on sneakers with a dress, and someone said, "Don't you ever do that again. You look like a old church lady." Fast forward, now we're wearing sneakers with dresses, with skirts. So, not saying you have to purchase these, but these are ones that have been trending for a while, and these are the Adidas Sambas with the gum sole. I have worn these out. I pretty much almost worn them out. I need to. No, I'm not going to say I need to. I want to get another pair in some more colors. However, the black and white work. These are, again, the black and white Sambas. You can wear it with a dress. You can wear it with the skirt. You can wear it with the suit. It just works. Another sneaker that I love would be the Spezial or the Spezial. These are Adidas as well. I love this periwinkle type color. They're very soft. It has the gum heel or gum sole as well. I have another pair that I think that it may be a little darker. But I love these. I can wear it with a dress, with a suit, with a blazer. Get you a comfortable sneaker, not the ones that you're going to be walking in the yard with, not the ones that you're cutting the grass or you walking in the mud and the dirt because you don't care, or you're going to the gym in. Those are not the type of sneakers that I'm speaking about. These are more of a dressy sneaker, and then you can dress it down as well, but it's a nicer sneaker. You put some respect on these sneakers when you wear them, because you don't just walk anywhere in them, because they're suede. It varies. So a nice sneaker. I do have sneakers that I wanted to show you all, but for time's sake, I would have to go to my closet. But the New Balance 9020s, or I believe those are the ones I have. I have several pair of those, and those are also some comfortable sneakers that you can wear with suits, but you just have to wear it, know how to wear it. Now, a loafer. This Tahari loafer, it feels okay. Women, get you a loafer that you can pretty much wear with a lot of different things. It's almost time out for this, but guess what? I'm going to try this probably in the summer with some large shorts or short suits just to see what it looks like. But this is a loafer by Tahari. I purchased these at TJ Maxx. I've worn them once, still have the size on the inside of them. I haven't taken it out yet. I have a thing about that too. I have to take that out. But these were from TJ Maxx. And another shoe, and I worn these once. These were gifted to me for Christmas, and love them. My children always gift me with some great gifts. These were gifted to me from my oldest daughter, Erica, and these Coach slides, the Sherpa, they're tan and they feel so good, and they are for outside. This is just another comfortable shoe you can slide on with some oversized jeans. I haven't tried them with anything else, but ladies, be versatile with your shoes. Try different shoes, different styles as well. Look, I have spent a lot of time with you all, and I believe I've covered everything and more that I wanted to. I enjoyed speaking with you all tonight, spending this time with you all. I hope you have gotten something out of it. So, what I'm asking you to do now, take the time, go back, look at this video, and see what you can pull out to help you in developing who you are as it relates to wardrobe. I hope that I am able to help you all in some way. Some people have already reached out to me. Some people have stopped me at church. Some people have stopped me at work and say, thank you so much, because I am beginning to put these things together. I'm pulling things out of my closet. I'm seeing what I have. I'm trying to kind of work some things that I didn't think to work before. So I'm grateful for that. I hope the reason that I am here is to help, to bless, and to inspire you in so many ways. For those who just stopped by, thank you so much. I am asking you, become a part of the family, subscribe tonight, and hit that notification button so that whenever I post something, you will be the first to know. For those who are already a part of the family, thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I love you guys. I need you to share. I need you to tell someone else about the family. Tell them about the wonderful things that you're learning from someone who's also learning as I evolve as well. Now, I need you to hit the notification button so you won't miss out as well. Thank you so much. I love you. Know that God loves you. You are chosen by Him. You are loved by Him. You are beautiful as He has created you. No matter what size, color, it doesn't matter. You are loved. I love you, sis. Good night. So this is when I should have had my button to just stop it so it can seem seamless, but I did not. So as I learn through this being a content creator, or I'll say part-time content creator, there are some things that I need to clean up, but I'm glad that I can be honest with you. I can be real with you. Love you. Bye.